A very good evening to one and all. All the people present in an online mode, I wanted to understand from you who wanted to become a leader. Can I see some hands going up? Thank you. And among you, who wanted to become a follower? The reason I asked this question, I can see Ketan is saying that he wanted to become a follower. Thank you for your response. The reason I asked this question, that who wanted to become a leader versus who wanted to become a follower, has a very subtle idea behind it. That everybody on this earth wanted to become a leader, and very few wanted to become a follower. And while researching on the said topic, I it was given me no surprise at all that in Google there is a ratio of 100 is to 1. When people searched how to become a leader, 1,000 times more as compared to people who have searched that how to become a follower. And it is very evident as well. The reason, because we have been conditioned in a certain way in our schools, colleges, and organization everywhere. If we have a deep dive and try to look into it, that leadership position is considered to be more aspirational, rewarding, and valuable. In our schools, we have seen that there is a position called monitor. In our colleges, we have a position called head boy, head girl. And while in an organization, everybody wanted to lead a bigger team, wanted to give more deliverables. So there is nothing surprise in it. But I feel that leadership and followers is something that go hand in hand. These are the two sides of one coin. One cannot be a leader until and unless he is not a good follower. In order to become a good leader, one have to follow, because the world is full of knowledge, and one person in his one life cannot be into all the possible areas wherein he can get all the learnings by himself. He cannot be that knowledgeable that everything he is known by himself only. For that, sometime and somewhere he have to learn from somebody. And just to back my idea of being a good follower can only become made you a good leader, I wanted to quote a small example. Perhaps 3 4 years back, when I was in Noida with my niece named Tia, she wanted me to play a game called Stone, Paper, and Scissor. She was behind me that please Fufaji, please play this game with me. And I said, sorry Tia, I don't know how to play this game. Then she was very much deliberate in her response that okay, don't worry, I will make you learn how to play this game. And it is very easy one. While following her replies, her responses, then how to behave in a certain way. If I'm shaking my hand, first of all you have to do that. Then you have to make a shape like stone. Sometimes you have to make shape like paper. Sometimes you have to make shape like Caesar. And there are few more rules. If you all are aware of that, I don't know. But this is how the game is being played. And after listening carefully, following her instructions, I was able to play the game. 3 years from now, I was in a group of my family members when there was a small kid, and I asked him that, hey Athar, why don't we play a small game, stone, paper, scissors? He said, I don't know, Chachu. Then I said, no worries, I will make you understand how to play that game. Very easy. I made him understand, and then we started playing that game. My idea of sharing this story of stone, paper, and Caesar is backed by another idea that we don't know many more things, and to know something, to get something, to gain some knowledge, sometimes we have to follow some certain instructions, we have to follow some certain rules, and following those instructions, rules, we can master on those things. And this, it is not about a small game of stone, pepper, Caesar, or something like that. It is a bigger game. The entire world is a game in front of us, and we everybody is playing in his own game. And we as an individual, if we wanted to participate, lead, and win that game, for that reason we have to follow some instructions, we have to follow some rules and regulations, because every game, every rule has some certain rules and regulations. And in order to master that, we have to be a keen follower. We have to learn those nuances. We have to find all those nitty-gritties into it, and then only we will be able to master in a certain area and then perform in the further walks of life. If you take in any example, even in office, in your office or in your life, or wherever you are interacting with any other people, you must have observed that you are taking some of the learnings that you have learned somewhere some earlier days, and what you are incorporating. We all are actors over here who are performing based on a certain script of our life. And how we are going to become a good actor? Just by practicing more and more, and those practices are coming from following some earlier lessons that we have learned. So I request everybody, if we wanted to become a good leader, we have to be a good follower. So whenever we wanted to lead, we have to follow. And when we are following, in disguise, we are leading. Thank you.